Sucks.
Was that in the deleted section?
I can't give you that right now.
I didn't do anything to anyone. I did not. I don't.
The last person you'd expect to commit heinous and despicable crime is someone who sees the evil of it firsthand. But here are two shocking times when we caught police officers doing just that. Starting with Robert Strand, a Sandoval County detective who has been arrested after evidence was found by the ICAC in his phone of having explicit material that involved children.
What?
But to fully
A detective?
understand how he got to this moment, we need to go back to the time when he's about to get arrested by an officer from the New Mexico Attorney General's office, who had set him up after a warrant for his arrest was served.
How you doing? Hey. Sir, can I have you do me a favor? Set your paperwork on the tailgate right there. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me. Go ahead and relax your legs. Okay.
What the fuck? I wonder if he knows why he's being cuffed right now.
I want to get you into this vehicle quickly. Okay. But I don't want you to take anything you don't need to have.
Damn.
Alright. I need to double off these for you. Too tight on you? No.
I bet he knows what he's going in for. He's not even questioning anything.
Okay, go ahead and walk with me this way. Real second. Go ahead
Chat,
and seat real fast.
who's all been in the back of a cop car? Be honest. One in chat if you've been placed in the back of a cop car before.
Yes, we have
I won't judge you.
Okay? Cool. You got it.
Turk? Okay, Jish makes sense. But Turk?
Just want him in the car
Midi
quickly,
makes
because I
sense.
don't want him
Moon Pie
to be
makes
seen.
sense.
When I get him over there, I'll get him into a place where when I
The front
transfer the wheel,
seat.
we'll search him better.
London makes.
But I just
Oh yeah, Donkel for sure. Yeah, all that makes sense except for Turk.
don't want this out for you guys. Okay? Okay. All right. We're going to get out of the way. Thank you, gentlemen.
After arresting Robert, the arresting officer says he doesn't want to
Nah, I've never been cuffed to put in the back of a car. Get on, Turk. That doesn't count. You know what I meant. Good for that shit. That's my boy, Jet. That's why you Jet the player. I have not.
create a scene, but is that because of Strand's title? Surprisingly, Strand agreed and was cooperative with his arrest. He didn't even question it. The
Yeah,
officers
bro.
then inform him why he was being arrested.
Okay, Robert, I am going to let Special Agent Owen Pena tell you why you're being placed under arrest at this time.
You're being placed under arrest where we'll be getting an arrest warrant for you, sworn out today for possession of child pornography. Or possession of a child, of children, possession statute.
Yeah, Turk is so unserious, chat. I've handcuffed myself on accident, or someone handcuffs you. Listen, chat, if I say who's been handcuffed in here, and not by a cop, who would say one? If I say who's been handcuffed in here, but not by a cop, who would say one in chat? Alright, let's see who's fucking bunch of little submissive brats in chat. Yeah, okay. Oop, there it
Okay,
is.
the biggest thing for me is I do this for everybody. I don't want to be
Turkey!
So I'm going to be as discreet as possible. Cooperate with me, we'll be fine. Listen,
Full of a drunk driving band.
let's get this portion done and do what we got to do.
The images recovered allegedly depicted juveniles as young as infants. According to the affidavit obtained
Oh
by
my
the Albuquerque
God.
Journal, Strand received 92 images or GIFs depicting
Gifts? These motherfuckers are so fucked up. They have child corn gifts. Oh hell no.
children being sexually abused by adults. The children ranged in age from less than a year old to 13 years old. They also allegedly found photos of Strand having with a computer-generated preteen female. What's more bizarre than a predator
fuck does that mean?
with a computer-generated preteen female.
What the fuck? I would never. Yeah, sure. Sure.
What's more bizarre than a predator detective is to see the arresting officers treating him in a kind and proper manner when he's being accused of such heinous crimes.
Yes, sir.
The ice chicks?
Pick up your dogs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
are they
let me,
being why are they being so courteous to this guy? He's a pedo.
Let me get my, I'll bring your notepad out. I'll get the information. Absolutely, we'll do that.
Take his dog. You take my dogs out for
Are
me.
those cuffs good for you? Okay. Okay, so I didn't search you.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to do it now. Wait till Rio gets here. I'm going to advise them, and then we're going to do a search. I just didn't want you there.
Okay.
I don't like to do that with anyone. I like to get them out of the limelight. Over here, I think we'll be okay. Do you have anything on you that you need to leave here?
I don't need to.
I know you had a holster for mags or
I got
whatever.
the holsters. Yeah, you can take them off.
Well, no. I mean, if they're covered, I don't care. So.
But these guys were even going as far as to ask him whether he was comfortable with the cooling or not.
But yeah, I appreciate it.
What the fuck? And second to the law.
But I guess it's better
True.
than not have.
But a pedophile, bro, I think most police officers, like, if they, I don't know, it depends on how much evidence they have, but like if they're arresting him, I guess they're pretty confident with the proof they have. But I think the pedophile thing would turn any kind of cop against another cop.
I'm gonna close this and try to, because dude, I'm already getting hot. I'm gonna crack the window so if you need me. I don't want you burning up for no reason.
Bro, he's so sweet to this guy.
Better? Need to get some cooler weather. Would be nice.
Bro is geeking
Let me
about
know
this.
if you're
Bro, are you trying to fuck this guy? Let me know if you're comfy or not.
comfy or not. Too cold, too hot, let me know.
Bro, he's like almost like being obnoxious with how much he's asking.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh, no problem, man. Oh, no problem, man. We would do that. Do not want those dogs in this heat.
No,
See anybody, that is
they're good
that
dogs.
is something we'll make sure that we get somebody to take care of.
Yeah.
Were the officers trying to make Strand feel comfortable so he could open up to them and incriminate himself, or were they trying to help their brother in blue? Let me know what you think in the comments.
What do you guys
then we
think,
can
chat?
see how the officer calmly
Yeah,
answers
Melly.
Strand's questions about the evidence and the aftermath of the arrest.
I don't know how much you can answer, but was that found in the deleted section?
I can't give you that right now.
Okay.
It'll be listed in the where it was found,
Okay.
in the arrest warrant.
Yeah. Anything I knew about was.
Okay. All right.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, no problem.
I didn't think I was being arrested for that.
All right. Okay.
Probably building
Okay.
So
trust.
what's next?
What's next is Rio's coming. They're gonna transport you to their holding cell,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna finish out my warrant, send it to my prosecutors. Prosecutor's gonna approve it, and then I'm gonna walk over here and get a judge to look to see if I can get a judge to sign the arrest warrant. Once the arrest warrant is signed out, you'll be booked on that arrest warrant. All right. Any other questions?
No, I appreciate this.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Strand may have
Jeez.
deleted the evidence from his phone, thinking he could get away with it, but apparently not. As a detective, he must know that the police have methods
Yeah,
of
bro.
recovering the evidence, and his action of him
That's
deleting it
insane.
can be used against him. Shortly after, Strand was cuffed and put under arrest. The decision on Robert Strand is still pending a court case. However, it is
What the
satisfactory to see
fuck?
such despicable people get what they deserve. But if you thought Robert is a disgusting cop, that's because you don't know Sergeant Pilo's case.
You didn't see the gun yet? No.
43-year-old Jeffrey Pello, a
Oh, Jeffrey Pello, like
Virginia?
Jeffrey Pedo. He might try to sue, possibly.
No.
43-year-old
No,
Jeffrey
I did, so it might
Pello,
be
a
too
sergeant
nice.
of Bloomington PD,
Probably.
accused of being a serial. On the night of July 11th, 2006,
What
a
the
woman called
fuck?
the police after arriving at her house, feeling that she was being followed. A police officer arrived soon after and was left shocked and concerned at the sight of his old mentor, wearing all dark, found outside the woman's house. Sergeant Pillow was immediately arrested and taken in for interrogation. What
What the
unfolded will
fuck?
definitely shock many of you.
This isn't the way we want this to happen. All right.
We wanted you to come down here and all kind of stuff, like you said, chat, all that kind of stuff.
What the fuck?
Unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. You wrote down the same group with Mildred. And as you know, we have rules that we have to go by.
He must
Just
know
as,
that the
you know,
police have
you're
methods of
very familiar
recovering
with
the
all this
evidence,
stuff, you
and
know,
his
so
action
all
of
that
him
stuff.
deleting it can be used
And-
against him.
You guys hear that?
Shortly after,
We
Strand
want
was
to talk
cuffed
about
and put under
what's
arrest.
going
The
on.
decision
What the fuck is going on?
on Robert
Because we're not
Strand
absolutely sure what's going on. Okay.
Did you guys hear that? What the fuck? Am I having deja my brain?
What are you talking about? I have to read your rights first. I'm under arrest. At this point, you're not free to go.
Someone oopsied the edit. Rob.
So I'm under arrest. I'm not free to go. I'm under arrest. Well, we're in a custodial situation. That's why I'm going to read you your rights, right? Because you came down here in their car. I don't know where we're going to go. I don't know where we're going to. I don't know where we're going to go.
What's going on? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I understand that, Jeff, and you understand just like I do.
They know him.
That I can't talk about anything until we get this a little bit out of the way. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Sergeant Pello, who himself is a detective, knows how to play the game, and so says he doesn't know what he's in trouble for. But that's not all. After he's read his rights, Pello comes up with a rather bizarre story for his presence near the lady's house that night.
That's so
However,
crazy, bro. Like, so many times the bad guys are with the people who are pretending to be like the people protecting you. There's like cops, family members. Like, bad guys are always like the guys who are trying to protect you.
the
Not
question
always,
remains,
but
if he's a police detective,
so
why is he
often.
not asking for a lawyer and refusing to speak?
True.
I want to hear what you have to say about
Any
it.
smart
and
detective would
I
ask for
really
a
hope that
lawyer.
there is a good explanation for it all.
Again, I drove down there. I couldn't sleep. All right. Houses come up for sale in that area all the time. I'm interested in buying my mother-in-law a house. She lives up in Greeley. She's, she's poor. She's on fixed income. I wanted to move closer to us. Houses come for sale. There's a townhome right there for sale. It won't work. But anyway, I was looking to see what kind of access went down to that lake. That's all.
Where'd you park it?
I don't know the name of the street.
But it wasn't right there where you were at.
It was by the lake. That lake goes behind those houses.
You know, you understand how difficult the situation this is for everyone involved.
Damn, they don't believe him.
Really.
Yes, I understand.
At 12 at night in all black, hiding.
And
Real.
irregardless of what our feelings are towards each other, so I think
Are they ex-lovers?
we'll speak openly about that. There are just some things that happened last night that just doesn't add up. You know, Jeff, you know, as a former investigator yourself, that there are things that we know. Okay?
By talking about his poor mother-in-law, Pello
Bro, this detective, his body language from all the body language analysis, like true crime videos I've watched, he's given all the body language of that he's guilty, chat.
is trying to gain sympathy from the detective, but it doesn't
I don't know
seem
what
to
that
be
means,
working.
lunchable.
Why would you be in between two houses looking at houses?
I couldn't keep going straight. There's a drainage thing that goes down the lake. I couldn't keep walking. So I walked up, the dog started barking, and oh hell. So I walked up between the houses, gonna go to the road. All right. He comes around, I thought maybe it was the homeowner. I was like, I don't want to startle, He startled me, so I turned to walk back down. He said, stop, please. I was like, oh, hell, it's a cop. I turned around and walked back.
Jeff, what you know as being a police officer, that kind of thing is not within the norm. We don't, as police officers, we don't walk around at 12:30 at night in the morning, walking in between the houses.
I wouldn't walk between the houses. I was by the lake. I couldn't keep going, so I walked up between the houses. That's it. I mean, that is it.
Damn.
That's it.
A simple story Palo had come
His
up with,
voice
but
is
what's
getting
odd and stupid
high-pitched.
about it is that nobody in their right
You're
mind
buying
would
a
check out
house?
houses at 12:30 a.m. in the night, and the detective thought
Me.
so too.
We're past the point
Honestly, I would,
of you were there, right?
but I'm a creep.
You readily admit that you were there.
Yes.
In between those two houses.
Yes. I was just walking from the lake up to the,
Okay. If you get a
This
call
man spreading.
of someone walking in between two houses at 12:30 in the morning,
I don't know what call brought him out there. Yes, of course.
of course, I mean, the person who
Yes.
called this in has every right in the world to do this, correct?
I have no idea who called it in. All right? What they called in wasn't me. All right? Dave said last night somebody knocked on somebody's door. I didn't knock on anybody's door. I didn't knock on anybody's door.
After being caught by the
Damn.
officer who found him creeping near the woman's house, Pelo's odd
Creeper.
behavior was what made the officer more concerned about him as a suspect.
True.
Standing up with your back to the house and trying not to be identified. What? Having your back up against the house and not trying to be seen as David walks by.
I was walking up. I saw someone coming, so I stopped. I turned to go back. Again, the dog's barking. I didn't want somebody to think I was doing something wrong. He said, "Stop, police." I was like, "Oh, hell." So I turned around and walked up to him.
You didn't see the gun he had pulled on you?
No,
You were unaware that he pulled a gun on you.
I did not know he did that. No, I did not. When I turned and walked
How do
toward
you
him,
not notice someone's got a gun on you, bro? What the fuck?
so we could see who it was, then I
Got that
wasn't impressed.
blicky on you?
We talked for a moment.
What would you talk about?
He asked me what I was doing. I told him what I was doing.
That you were there to look for a house for
He kind of looks like he's dressed like Walter White in this. I hate
I'm
that.
interested in houses in that area.
Like, look at his
There's
outfit.
that lake. I was looking to see what kind of access there is down to that lake.
Seeing Pelo
At
maintain
night.
his story of just looking at the lake to
But
purchase the
apparently this story builds up and this guy's actually been evil for hundreds of years.
right house, the
Yeah, not
detective
hundreds,
tries to
but-
connect to him on a deeper level by adding human elements such as the lady's attractiveness, hoping this would make Pelo open up.
I mean, I don't know how simple it is. It's not.
It's not that simple.
I didn't have ill intent of any kind. That's it.
It's not that simple.
I mean, that's it.
It's not that simple. I mean, she is a young, attractive lady.
I don't know
Very
who she
attractive.
is.
And like I said, I know, you know, I've seen you. I've seen how you take a genuine interest in people. Okay?
Damn.
And I think if you knew what you did to this person, because I'm telling you, she's
I
freaking.
did not do anything to her.
You were there, right?
Damn.
Give me money there. Did I walk up from the lake between the houses down the road? Yes, I did.
Okay. You were there, right?
While he's sitting there, he's trying to get him to crack, trying to say things to mess with
Yes.
him.
Yes,
Push
I
on
was
pressure
there.
points.
Okay.
Pelo still kept denying that he hadn't done anything wrong, so the detective had to dig deeper into his actions,
Damn.
like the fact that the officer had a gun on Pelo, but he didn't seem to notice.
This isn't some fishing expedition. We just didn't pick you out of the clear blue sky to come in,
All right.
correct?
Obviously. Again, the only thing I did
Was walk from the lake in between two houses out to
up to the road.
Out to
I was gonna go to the road. All right. And when I realized somebody was up there, I was like, and turned to go back, and that's what he said. And I turned around and came back to him.
Okay, but we're leaving out this. We're leaving out you. We're standing up against the wall like this,
That did not occur.
and an officer
That did not
confronting
occur.
you twice,
That did not occur.
and then you turning
No.
and walking away
Did I
with your
turn?
hands right here, and he says, "Stop. Show me your hands." And he has, and I mean, you've been in the ERU.
I understand.
You have
What the
been in.
fuck?
You're a weapons guy. You're a former
I
military,
understand.
and you're telling me you didn't know somebody had a gun pointed at you?
He's backlit. I wasn't paying attention to that.
I am not buying what you're telling me. For
Damn.
1 second. For 1 second. You know that I've done this for a long time, and you've
I've
done
done
it
it
for,
yes, I
and
have.
you have done it for a long time.
And I didn't do anything wrong last
I
night.
know you, I know. And you know what? How many times have we sat in here and listened to somebody for hours?
Nah,
They
fuck
did
school.
something they did.
I'm not going to be here for hours
And
telling
then-
you that I didn't do anything wrong.
And then, have all
I'm
the
not gonna know the
behaviors,
conclusion,
and all the things
BC,
that
but good
happen.
night.
You know,
Love you.
you were not Sergeant Hilo last night. You were absolutely somebody else.
Seeing Palo not budge on his story, the detective brings his wife into the equation and asks about her reaction if she was questioned on Palo's unusual behavior of checking out houses at
Oh
midnight.
And
shit.
say, oh yeah, that would be totally normal for Jeff to do. Is to go out at 12:30 in the morning and walk in.
I can't predict to you what she's going to say.
You've been married to her. She's the mother of your children.
I understand.
Yeah, it's so crazy. People
I do
have
not
like
predict
whole ass
what she's going to
families
say.
and
You don't
lives,
think
and
that
now
she
you're
knows
committing
you?
crimes like
Yeah,
this.
she does.
Like years and years of marriage,
Is she
raising
gonna say that
kids,
would be normal behavior
going to
for you
soccer,
do?
their kids' soccer games, awards, racing, and then all of a sudden, boom.
It's not.
Yeah, it
Is
does.
it normal that I do that? No. All right. Is it's. We, I don't know how else to say it. I didn't do anything wrong.
And at some point, you've got a wife and
I understand.
2 children,
Again,
3 children.
I didn't do anything to anyone. All right? Whoever the lady was, I didn't do anything to her. All right? I wouldn't do anything to anybody.
Lead different lives. We all lead different lives.
Again, I don't know what you're
Damn.
implying there. All right?
Different lives? What does that mean?
Jeff, I'm not implying.
Sucked into his
I'm
mistakes.
saying.
But his wife needs to know, and if
I don't.
he's
I
really
don't lead a
creepy.
sinister life of some kind. I didn't do anything wrong. Wow.
I don't believe him. Is it because he works for the government?
I didn't do anything to anyone. I didn't do anything to anyone.
I can't wait to see him
didn't-
cry.
I did not.
Thank you, Shrimpy.
I did not.
It seems
It's
as if
Walter
Pello
White.
too understands how bizarre it is to go with the story of browsing houses at midnight, as even his wife wouldn't take his side and say it wasn't normal. Frustrated throughout the whole thing, he just kept repeating that he did not do anything, but we know that's far from true.
Because that's what we're gonna say. If it comes to a point where we have to go to a judge, you can say, I didn't do it.
Tell the judge the same thing I've told you. The only time I walked between those houses, I walked from that lake up towards the road. That's it.
I would
That's
ask
it.
for a lawyer, bro. I'd ask for the lawyer for the sole fact that like I'd get so bored. Like, listen, bro, just arrest me.
You're not. You're just.
The other guy's
not
wife.
listening.
No.
You're just not listening to that. The only thing you can say is, have you walked from the lake between the houses to the officer? And I didn't do it.
You had a good nap ring? Good shit.
I have a police
As a
officer,
wife and kids.
victim.
I'm saying he has like a whole life, wife, kids, and all this stuff, and look at what he's out here doing.
I have you.
Oh,
Generally,
secret life.
in the area. I mean, it's not looking good for Jeff Pirlo.
Hell yeah,
I
Maximum.
did not
I'm with
do
you.
anything to anyone.
This is just a case of mistaken identity.
I didn't do anything to anyone. I didn't do anything to anyone.
Pello kept on maintaining his
Jesus.
innocence and denying any
Honestly, the detective's kind of a dumbass.
allegations against him, and so a voice matching test was conducted where he was told to read off a script that included things that the attacker of the women had said. The incident initiated an investigation by detectives in his own department that linked him to 4 rapes with chilling similarities. The victims of those crimes described scenarios in which they awoke to find a masked man in their bedrooms who bound them, forced them to
Oh
perform
my god.
sex at gunpoint, and made them bathe afterward, conceivably to remove any traces of physical evidence. Pello was finally found guilty of 35 counts of
Not
rape
getting
and
a
stalking
lawyer.
and received a sentence of
35?
440 years in
Holy fuck!
prison. He is now where he belongs, and hopefully gets a taste of his own medicine in prison.
For real, bro.
If you like this video, watch this one. Goodbye.
When a corrupt cop tries to seduce a suspect, holy